Hello one and hello all, and welcome back to Link's Awakening Dungeon Guides. So I stopped just outside the dungeon purely because of the fact that, well, yeah, I just wanted to show how you get in. So, unfortunately, you do not get that chain jump with you. So welcome to level 2, the Bottle Grotto. So what you're gonna want to do, I said I was gonna stop making that joke. So yeah, do that. I'm a little banged up going into the dungeon. You can now pick up keys with your sword. Remember that. So I got a key, so since I got a key, I'm just gonna go back and go through this door. Gotta kill the bats, or keys, that's the technical term. I believe this was either the compass or the stone beak. Yeah, stone beak. So there you go, that's how you get the stone beak. The only way to open the door is by killing that dude, again, just shoving him off into an abyss. Yeah, using the magic powder on those torches is how you do that. Now, this is something I forgot to mention in the last video. I will not be doing mini dungeons, such as, like, Candlelight Castle, for example. Now, to beat these guys, you want to block him with a shield. Trust me, I went an entire playthrough. My first playthrough of this game, I didn't know how they could do that. Because in the original game, there's a different method of killing those dudes. Since in the original game, your sword just kind of swings on, like, only the left side or right side. It's only one side of your body the sword swings on. I think it's the right side of your body. By the way, that hitting that crystal is completely unnecessary. And honestly, I think you should just not do that. But if you want to, hey, you do you. You have to do a backward spin attack to kill those dudes because their faces are impenetrable. Now, I got a few, and this is why I think it's easy to do it the other way. Alright, get this key. And now that we got this key, hit that. Oh, stab will be up. I would recommend not even bothering with the other dude because he's just more annoying. Go in here and you'll see another one of these shy guys. Line it up, kill him. I think this was the compass. Yeah. When I get the map, I'll show off the map as per usual. I know I just said don't bother this guy, but I'm bothering this guy because I'm kind of lacking in the health department. Oh no, this skeleton could have had a heart. He could have been a kind skeleton, you never know. Yeah, you kind of have to hit through the little square platform things in order to get that. Anyway, no need to kill these guys the second time. This is like the most useless room in the dungeon. I think it's kind of weird. This room right here is perfect for the dungeon maker aspect of the game, but it's not a part of the dungeon maker aspect of the game because it's like just a straight up corner room with no real purpose. Has a locked door. It would be perfect for the dungeon maker stuff. I don't know why it's not in the dungeon maker stuff. It seems like a perfect room for that. So there's no purpose other than to just be a corner, like most of the dungeon maker rooms. I don't know. As you can see, I'm half dead. Not anymore. This is the mini boss, I believe. Yeah, this is Hinox. I'm probably gonna demonstrate both of his attacks here. So he's got the bomb, and that attack right there. Yeah, see? He picks you up, grabs you, throws you. 8 hits to kill. Now, if I don't know how many hits a certain enemy or boss takes, then I won't mention it, but if I do, I will mention it. Now, I'll shout this out at you. First defeat the imprisoned Pole's voice, last the skeletal Stalfos. That is important. That is very important. I completely forgot that was the dude who mentions that, because it is like the most important message in this dungeon. Oh yeah, it's a map. It's a pot, or a bottle. Because it's the bottle grotto. Now, if I remember properly, this is... Oof, this looks heavier than heavy. Your current strength won't cut it. I keep accidentally revealing these very important messages. So yeah, you can't pick up these, I guess the bottles, based off the name of the dungeon. But they look more like pots. Here are some booze. If you stab them, when it's dark, they disappear. You gotta use nitro powder on the torch to get it to light up. Then they're vulnerable to damage. Way easier to kill than in Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. And I got the power bracelet. This is not an item you have to equip. It allows you to pick up bottles. And that's it. Hit this a couple times. Pick up a key. Pretty important. You know, you can't exactly skip keys. Just jump over that guy. No. Do whatever you want with that dude, I guess. So, I'll be getting Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild pretty soon. I've played the game before, but not exactly my own time. So this is that really important thing I was mentioning earlier. So, you want Pole's voice? Crap. So remember how I said first defeat the imprisoned Pole's voice? Yeah, well, this rabbit thing... this rabbit thing is a Pole's voice. You can only kill it with a pot. Now, that bat, you have to kill that second. And see how this guy kind of looks like a skeleton? This is the Stalfos. Skeletal Stalfos. The Keese is the name of the bat thing, but I just call it the bat. So yeah, you have to release the Pole's voice, throw a pot at it, kill the Keese. Is there anything I'm missing? That, but that... Can't you like zoom in? Yeah. I'm missing this, but that's not important. I'll show it off at the end of the dungeon. Yeah. Oh, hey, look. It's my first piece of power in these videos. I don't know why it took so long to find one. I'll show it off. You got a piece of power. Yeah, this just doubles your attack. And also makes enemies knock back. I mean, for this puzzle, you'll want this pot. This guy will not lower unless you have a pot. Now, this piece of power is going to be pretty useless, because this boss up ahead is mostly invulnerable to damage, like 90% of the time. It's the second boss of the game. Oh yeah, I'll also not be showing off like any outside of dungeon mini bosses, like the Face Shrine dude. Oh yeah, I forgot he talks. This is the genie. Face Shrine dude, King Moblin, Land Mola, those dudes. There's another one, isn't it? Right, the Turtle Rock Turtle. I will not be showing them off in the series because they're not in dungeons. So, for that, you want to dodge his fireballs. Unless you have the mirror shield, you cannot block those fireballs. Anyway, he goes to his bottle. You want to smack the bottle when he's in his bottle. Throw it against the wall with that snifty pout. Snifty? Rinse and repeat. This is definitely the battle that, at least for me, takes the longest to do. So yeah, dodges fireballs. Pretty easy. I almost got hit there as soon as I said that. Anyway, throws pot 3 times. Bottle, pot. I'm using those terms interchangeably. I'm not being that like you can read yourself. Anyway. I'm like 95% sure it's random where he goes. He throws fireball. You can only shoot him shoot him. You can only hit him when he's out. After he's, well, not after, just doing his fireball throwing segment. The fireball does dissipate eventually. And yeah, I don't know how many hits that is. Probably 8 or something like that. I don't know. I never bothered to count. I just spam the sword. And then he disappears. Get yourself a hug container. I will be getting a ton of like HUDs and stuff off screen. You know how it is. Anyway, congratulations, you got the conch horn. Or the conch. Is it conch or conch? I honestly don't know. Probably gonna eat lunch after this video, so. Congratulations. That's the second dungeon, the Bottle Grotto. Now, we are not done. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention there's these little messages that give you a hint as to where the next dungeon are. Like last one said, the swamp, head to the swamp, whatever. This one says the prairie is waiting. This is the game's way of telling you, yeah, the next dungeon's in the Uku Prairie, I think is called. This is in the Gopanga Swamp. Thank you. So, I'm gonna quickly demonstrate that, last thing. I completely skipped this because it's unnecessary. I won't say necessary. Yeah, it's just $50. So yeah, I think I'll do one last thing before I end this video, so I'll be back in a sec. Alright, so, we're back here, as you can see. So, here's what I did. I got bombs. Now, you have to beat the, second dungeon in order to get bombs, because it's only then they can actually buy them from the shop, and I believe that's the only way to get bombs. Well, then I'm just finding them randomly. So yeah, I just want to show that off. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, you can leave a like or subscribe if you feel like it, or you can leave a comment down below if you have anything to say about it. I'll end the video as I get out of this dungeon, actually, now I think about it. And until next time, I'll see you later, buddy. And wow, would you like that? Yeah. Bye-bye.